Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Yeah. Yeah. Don Brown. Bills Mafia. Yeah. You find us, we breaking the tables. We tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous. You see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables. We tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous. You see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team.
3, 1, 2, 3,
go! Weapons, shooting the bomb, mafia mine. Please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish, look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Dion Dawkins, Vincent Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis, toe tapping to this. Who making anthems that slapping like this? Nobody getting the traction like this. You find us, we breaking the tables. We tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous. You see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them. The podcast breaking tables. You see us, we breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
All right, ladies and gents, welcome to Breaking Tables. This is Epic B.
This is Tampa Neil. What's up, B? How's your couple days off?
Oh, was good. It felt great. I hear that you were in the Keys and you lost your keys.
I was in the Keys and I lost my keys. I dropped them in the water. And my wife tried to search for them because, let's face reality, I'm blind. And couldn't find them. So our mode of transportation in the Keys was jet skis because we had to wait for keys to be overnighted.
I would have drove in your house, picked them back up, and drove them over to you guys because we're best friends. That's what we do.
You said you couldn't do it till the weekend.
Yeah, I know, but I can't do it. You can only do it during.
I will say one thing, man. It was awesome. I have a little video for you. Ready for this? It was awesome there.
No, no, not cool.
That was a blast.
Not cool. Not cool to air that one because it looked too fun, bro. Looked too fun. Guys, it's gonna be an epic fucking show tonight. We love all y'all. We thank you all for hit that like button. Get ready to hit that laugh button because we got a show lined up. But this episode is brought to you by our sponsors, Brendan Sports Pub, Pompano Beach, Florida. We're gonna be doing our it's weird doing a party after the game on September 13th. It's just weird to have it. We're going to be partnered up with Bills Backers Miami, then also South Florida Bills Backers to have a kind of a little party that Friday after we beat the shit out of the Dolphins. It's going to be epic. Brendan Sports Pub, great food, great people, great management, the coolest fucking management in the world. Love them all.
Oh yeah.
Tapping it.
Show's also brought to you by FloridaBillsBackers.com. If you're coming to Florida and you are looking for things to do, your closest Bills Backers bars, make sure you check out FloridaBillsBackers.com. They've got all the Bills Backers that you want in the entire state of Florida. Any place that you want to, if you're visiting Miami or Tampa, check it out. There's some Buffalo owned businesses. So check them out on their page and visit them and enjoy it. Have fun.
Nice. Guys, we have a show for you tonight. Happy Monday. Happy July. We all wish you a happy 4th of July. Go America, USA. But we've got some characterers that we got on tonight.
Characterers.
How do I say that word? It sounds cooler
Like
when
you're
they say
saying
it on TV.
Characters.
Characters. Whatever. Characters. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Guys, we're gonna be talking about let's just get these guys on. Wingman didn't even get a chance. He was logging in. All right, our buddy Wingman, he was on a couple weeks ago. Our buddy Wingman, right? Came out right when we're going live, and I said, "You better have your shit together."
What's up, everybody? I made it.
Oh, man.
Hey, look, I had to work, man. I literally got on the expressway and flew home. It was literally 7:59 before I tagged in and logged in with you guys. I made it right on time. So let's have an epic show, y'all. Let's go.
And you sound, my God, on point.
On point? I'm on point?
On point.
On point.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Our buddy Joe Monster McDonell. Let's get him on. What's up, my guy?
What's going on, fellas? You ready to kick some
What's
shit
up,
and have
Joe?
a good time tonight?
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Fucking hey, we're all here. You guys are here. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining us. We're going to have a fantastical evening. We're going to bring you some laughs, some fun. We're going to talk some shit. Here we fucking go.
Let's do it.
And we lost our Disney contract by swearing so much within a 30-second time.
That was my goal.
Let's go.
Guys, we all had Wingman last week, right? We all know him. Was it last week already? Was it last week or the week before? I time travel so much, Campanile. It was the week before, right? Week before.
Oh, I time traveled all last week, so
Yeah, you were in the Keys riding jet skis.
yeah.
Cool. We had Wingman on. Everybody knows Wingman, but Joe Monster McDonell has been a big part of the Bills Mafia. I mean, just what you do. Yeah, yes, I don't watch your entire podcast. I get it, though. You're a cool motherfucker who just likes to be a fucking monster. Can you tell us a little bit about yourselves for people who live under a rock and don't know the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Monster McDonell?
I appreciate that lead, and that was fucking top shelf, buddy. I really appreciate that. I don't really like to toot my horn too much. I started probably about 9 years ago, Buffalo Fanatics. Went from there, branched off, started my own shit, was very successful. I took a step away for a little while when I had become, a full-time dad and raised my son. So I came back to podcasting and was nominated for the 2022 Podcast of the Year by the 716 Awards. So I've got to meet a lot of great people. I've donated a lot of time to charity. I've done a lot of great things for the community that I never turn the camera on for because it's not why I do it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff my name's been attached to that you might not know, but you will never know because I simply don't do that. It's not about me. Like, I just want to help somebody or do something. Like, there's a lot of charity events that I attend and that I volunteer that I don't bring a camera for because that's tacky shit to me. I'm not there for that. I'm not there to get fame and click and likes and put the shit on TikTok. I'm there to play catch with a kid who doesn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? That's what means to me. So sometimes you got to separate it and, you know what I'm saying, just be a good person. But other than that, I've just been kind of poking around, just watching, some of the up-and-coming podcasters, some of the up-and-coming super fans, some of the ones that are doing the thing, some of the ones that are big hunks of shit that should just cut the fucking deck. Like, buddy, it's not for you. Like, not everybody's a personality. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go find something else to do. But we'll talk about that.
It's gonna be fun. Not a lot of people know what it takes to like you said. You don't do this for likes. We don't do either. We are full-time. Campanile is a business owner, and I am just a full-time badass. All right.
Does he sell hats?
This is just a hobby, and we love it. It's so much fun. But what you do also too is it's just you do so much for the community, and it's unselfishness, right? Campanile, is that the word? Yeah, I feel like Biden right now.
It has to be. If you reach a point where you start doing things for the Bills and you start meeting, you know what I'm saying, Brandon Bean, and you meet the owners, like, you have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You have a responsibility to give back. Like, I became friends with Harrison Phillips, like, when I gave back to his playmakers. Like, I volunteered. Like, we became friends. We kicked it. I said, hey, can I get a couple minutes with you to do an interview? He said, yeah. Bam. We became friends from there. You know what I'm saying? I still stay in contact with him to this day. I went to his bocce ball tournament. He cheated, but I interviewed him there. And you know what I'm saying? It's getting a relationship with these guys, because once they're not on that field, they're just regular dudes. Me and Dion Dawkins are friends. Like, I've got a ton of shit with Dion. We went to lunch together and shot skits, and you know, just a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, they're just regular fucking guys at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They're just regular guys, and you have to treat as such. Show them respect. Give back to them. Let them know you're interested in helping them with what they need, their charities. Like, let them know, hey, I'm not just here to dick ride you and get clicks and be like, oh, hey, I met Josh Allen. No, fuck all that. There's no cameras. What can I do for you? When's your next charity event? What can I do to volunteer to help you? And then maybe the next time, like with Harrison, he's like, hey, next time you go live, let me know. I got you.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't stick a camera in his face. I didn't stick a camera in the kids' faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, he respected the fact that I was there to actually volunteer and help. And he's seen it, and he recognized it, and led to better things.
Joe, do you ever get like starstruck when you see like we're friends with a lot of former players. You know, we are friends with a lot of former players, but people who are actually playing right now for us, for just, I don't want to say amusement, but just for the community, because they know what happens, and you've met them, all the top dogs. But you ever get starstruck though? A little bit.
Honestly, I used to back in the day, before any of this, I used to work for a company called Metropolitan Security. And what we did was we did concerts for the arena. So I've met Metallica, I met Britney Spears. So it's like, that was my starstruck days. And the crazy shit is I'm 46 years old. There was no camera phones. Like, I couldn't take a picture. Like, it's a memory. You know what I'm saying?
You don't look a day over 45. So good on you.
I appreciate you. I moisturize and self-exfoliate. I eat organic banana chips as well. So
Wingman's over there going, are we still friends? What the fuck, Joe?
I'm over here dying.
So I think the starstruck part of it got, you know, the first person I was really starstruck with when I was a kid, when I met, was Jim Kelly. So, but then as I became older, and he was at Harrison events, and I volunteered at Jim Kelly's football camp. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jim have got a couple FaceTimes together and stuff. And I've met Jim, and I'll tell you a funny story. When we went to the bocce event, I brought a camera guy with me from Trainwreck Sports. So we're at a table sitting there, and Jim Kelly's sitting behind us, and he's eating, and he's talking to somebody. So he's like, oh my God, it's Jim Kelly. He's like, I'm going to go say hi to Jim Kelly. And I grabbed him by his shirt. I go, if you go over to Jim Kelly and you say hi to him while he's eating, he's going to fucking rip you a new asshole. Right. I was like, Jim Kelly's not that guy. I was like, you wait till he's finished and he's by himself. I was like, do not go up to Jim Kelly while he's eating and interrupt him. I was like, you will not like how it fucking turns out, because I've seen it firsthand. Jim Kelly will rip you apart.
Wait, Jim Kelly would like.
Oh, buddy, Jim Kelly's a badass dude. Trust me, the fucking Collider commercials or whatever the fuck he does for ECMC, that's fine. Interrupt Jim Kelly while he's eating a fucking chicken parm and see what happens. Like,
no, I agree. Right? We all agree here that, first off, it's fucking rude when you go to see somebody and they're eating with their fucking rude. Fuck off, you fucking asshole.
Let him finish eating, damn it.
Anybody. But Jim Kelly puts fucking whiskey on his pancakes. I would not fuck with that man.
That's a cool guy. Jim is a real good guy, man. Yep. Jim is a real good guy. He's a real down-to-earth fella. Like, he'll take his time out his day to converse with you, take photos with you, you know, just chop it up. I got the pleasure of meeting him last season. Caught him at the Big Tree Inn Bar right next door to the Misfit Manor. And
nice.
It
was a great conversation between me and him, man. It was really down to earth, man. Real good dude.
But how do you address him, right? When you like, do you call him Jim, or do you go Mr. Kelly or Sensei, sir? I don't know what I would do.
Jimbo.
I'm not addressing nobody as Sensei.
The first time I met him, I said, how you doing, Mr. Kelly? I was like, my name's Joe. They call me Monster. He's like, I know, Harrison told me you're Monster. I was like, all right. And from then I called him Jim.
I call him Jimbo.
Like, Harrison already bridged that gap for me. I was like,
I honestly would fucking like kneel to the ground, Japanese anime style, kowtow, fucking Sensei. I don't know. Then I'd be like, can I fucking do whiskey with you? Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't even think he'll let you do all that, man. I'm telling you, he real down to earth, man. He'll get you up real quick, right off your knees, man, and tell you to stand up, man. For real.
Oh,
Get up, you idiots.
I should tell that story that I beat up a former Buffalo Bills player. No, we're not telling that story. We can't do that.
I gotta hear that later, man.
Yeah, when we log off, I will tell that story.
Yeah,
Remind me.
definitely.
This is
wanna hear
an
that.
epic story. But
We need to have him
How
on
long
again.
ago was it? Is it past statute of limitations? Tell it, because I got a story about a Bills player that told me a little something when I was like 9 years old that he probably shouldn't have said to me in the Galleria Mall when I asked for an autograph. It had to do with a big Johnson part of his body in my mouth. So I was like, okay, Cornelius Bennett. And oddly enough,
Big bomb dropper.
but listen. And what's fucked up is I just posted right? I just posted on my timeline the very first fucking Bill that I ever wound up interviewing was Cornelius Bennett.
Fuck Tua.
Fuck Tua.
How did this conversation go? It's like you told me you were a fucking priest. I don't know. Well, how did this conversation go? And what happened? Because now we want to know here the shit.
I'll just brief it up quickly. From what I remember, they lost to Denver on a Monday night. This was a Tuesday right after it. He was coming down the escalator in his big fucking fur coat, and he had somebody else with him. I was like, hey, Cornelius Bennett. I was like, can I get an autograph? And he goes, no, my choice. I was like, was losing to Denver your choice? He goes, why don't you suck my fucking dick? I was like, oh, okay, buddy. Like, that was the end of it. I walked away. Like,
all right. It wasn't. How old were you at the time?
I was like 9 or 10. Like, I was fucking 10.
Yeah, no. It's just a terms of endearment, as we call it, right, Neil? It's like, hey, suck my dick. Fuck off. Now I can see it. I can be like, if I was like fucking CNN, I would twist that shit going, well, Cornelius Bennett is testing vulgar things to a young
don't meet
person.
your heroes. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That is pretty fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Wait a minute. I got a question. How did you feel after he told you that shit?
Well, considering he's a fucking NFL player that looks like a mountain and I'm a little kid, like, I was kind of confused. Like, did you have to go there? Like, was I that much of a threat? Like, that's the first place you went with it? You can be like, fuck off, little kid, or that's where you went? You were like, hey, perform this on my dick. Like, no.
That motherfucker meant business.
And is this why you're angry now?
I got over it years ago.
Oh, come on, that's fucking hilarious. That's funny. Admit it.
That
It's
was
fucking
good.
funny.
That was real good, B. The monster.
Maybe I'm still scarred to this day, but I don't want to talk about it.
Where on this doll did Cornelius Bennett touch you at? What the fuck? We're gonna get sued by Cornelius Bennett. Fucking.
Oh my god, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Oh shit.
We're getting sued by Cornelius Bennett. Fuck. Neil, get your lawyers ready.
And then, like I said, he was my very first guy I ever interviewed on Buffalo Fanatics with Jeremy Turner, was Cornelius Bennett, and he was like a deacon then. And I'm like, I never brought the story up to him, obviously, because he's not the same dude. Like, but it was just weird to me. Like, I had that memory, and I'm being professional and interviewing him, and he's a good dude. Like, you could tell he's not the same dude. But still, you think about it, like, yeah, motherfucker, I remember that shit.
You didn't ask him about it? That would have been the first question. Hi, Cornelius. Do you remember me?
No, because when you're on a big podcast platform, you can't ask those questions because that makes them look bad.
Hey, one of the comments from Chaz say, even at 10, I'm sure Monster told him to fuck off.
Hey, well, hold on a minute. Do you have these players' numbers? Let's get them on. Let's do an unedited version of this. Do you remember when you...
number? That was set up through Fanatics.
I'm not tapped in like that, unfortunately.
I
got connections, but again, I don't tap him for shit like that. I don't tap him to put him on my show, so I'm damn sure I tapping him to put on somebody else's. Like, I don't use them like that. Like, if they offer,
fun. It's fun. You know I was just thinking more about for the be good for ratings with the conversations back and forth, and how Cornelius Bennett almost raped a fucking minor. Wow.
Joe said, I'm gonna boost my ratings, huh, bro?
Right. Fuck, I'm gonna bring my next platform for him. Here now,
Dude,
man.
this is the weirdest conversation. Let's move on to the next. So
I
yeah,
ain't
you
got no
start.
fucking PayPal from breaking tables, motherfucker.
Cut the check, baby. Oh man.
All right,
Too
let's move
much.
on.
We definitely fucking ruined our Disney contract, Neil.
Fuck
We're
Disney.
done.
Yep.
Minnie Mouse is a whore.
Oh my
Hey
goodness.
yo, I'm about to die over here. Hey, bruh, let's tap into my man Shorty. He's selling these shirts for a good charity cause. I'll put the link on my page.
I'm not
for
giving you no fucking money, Shorty. I tell you right now, I'm not giving you no
So,
fucking
the
money.
money ain't going to Shorty. It's
No,
going to charity.
no. He
It's
said every
going
time.
to charity.
Fuck you. He said every time I swore, I gotta donate $1. I'm not giving you
Oh
shit.
yeah.
You're already fucking retired. You got way more money than me, and I already pushed your fucking website to do razzes and breaks. So kiss my ass.
Let's go. Let's keep the website going. Let's order these shirts. Let's get this man charity rising.
Yes, go order the
What's the
shirt.
charity? Hold on a minute. Well, you guys
$30.
are talking about charity, but what does this
Charity.
charity fucking do?
Go ahead, explain it, Joe.
What?
You want to
Oh,
explain it?
no, Wingman, you're the one that brought it up. You got to explain it.
What he's doing is he's selling shirts, and 100% of the proceeds are going to women in battered shelters back home in Buffalo, New York. So boom, there it is.
Nice.
Doing
Pretty
it for
bad.
women and children back home in Buffalo, New York. So if you can, please support the effort and the cause that he's out there doing his good work and charity with.
Is he a 501(c)(3)?
Right. Shorty's a
No, he's
stand-up
doing it
dude.
from
He
the
will not
heart.
steal your money.
He's doing it from the heart.
Yes.
Or so if he's not a 501(c)(3),
Shorty's
that's
rich.
No,
Shorty don't
with
need
his
your
own
motherfucking
money.
He's a pimp.
With his
He's been
own
selling
money.
pussy for years. Shorty's a pimp. He got pussy money. He don't need your motherfucking money. He ain't stealing no fucking. You donate $12. You think Shorty needs your $12? Shorty don't need your guy at $12. Shorty's a motherfucking pimp. He got bitches from way back in the day. Had a Cadillac and shit. He had fish
Listen,
pump dudes and
real
shit.
Buffalo fans
All right, I
don't
just
steal from
blanked
fans.
out for a minute there. My fault, player.
The real ones do it from the heart.
epic.
Let's just put it out there. The real ones do it from the heart, and the ones with the motive, they doing it for the money. And it's a lot of people. I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but it's a few people out here that we do know of that's doing it for the money.
And it's not Shorty. I
Like,
respect
who?
Shorty. I endorse
Definitely
Shorty.
not
Wingman
Shorty.
endorses Shorty.
Can you give us some a little bit of a clarity on that one, Wingman? And use names.
Well, we got a situation at hand right now. Actually,
EFL? You think with the EFL?
A recent event has been exposed that some of these football organizations, these fan clubs, aren't really being truthful to the fans that's donating and supporting with money.
Let's not talk about that too long. We beat that horse to fucking death.
No, we definitely gonna tap on that. You know what I'm saying? Since we on the topic of good super fans and super fans with motives, you got super fans out here with motives that's running charities and they're taking money from these fans. You see what I'm saying? At this point.
Explain, like what? Like taking money, like just hey zoink, like I just stole it from your wallet, or
You really want to get,
or is it
down
one
and
of those?
dirty with
Is it
this?
one of those things where like guys, if you donate here, we're gonna give it 100% to the charity, but then they take.
Nah. We have a organization of super fans.
What's it called? EFL, right? EFL.
ESF, something like that. You feel me? Of that nature.
We're not gonna promote them. All right, gotcha.
At all.
10-4.
And at some point throughout the draft of 2022, there were a lot of funds donated, and there were tickets that was purchased to attend a draft party. Okay, and all the while these fans have been donating and purchasing these tickets, this organization who claimed to be a nonprofit had not been a legitimate nonprofit organization, meaning the account as a nonprofit organization was not active.
Don't.
All right. On top of that, there were funds collected, donated to the organization for a mascot to represent the organization as a whole. That donation bucket ran up to over $8,700. This was 2 years ago, and there still to this day have not been a mascot to be shown. However,
Oh.
those donations were also brung in and donated throughout the same time the nonprofit was still in a non-active status.
Wow. That's some shady shit. Right,
So,
Neil? Tampa Neil, you're a business owner. What does that fucking sound like to you, Tampa Neil?
I mean, those PSLs, they got to pay for those PSLs somehow.
well, that's the thing. Even with the money that's being unaccounted for, it's not going to PSLs. I think it was more so. I think we as a super
They're just going in
fan
their pockets and
whole
saying,
think it was a personal gain. You see what I'm saying?
Are you on the board? Are you on the board, Wingman?
I'm no longer associated with the organization because I stand for something that's real.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
my work's starting to show for itself back home in Buffalo with the help of people like Monster and the people like Del Reed and the other super fans back home.
Monster, what do you think? What does it smell like to you? Because you're very fucking candid.
Well, I was the original idea to start the organization he's talking about. I gave her the idea for it. And to see what it turns into absolutely fucking disgusts me. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not what it was for. It's not what it was intended. It turned into nothing but commerce. There's no such thing as there's no legitimate donations to charity. There's nothing on paper. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. And with them being a you know what I'm saying, a tax-free, you know, charity, I told Wingman,
they are officially a 501(c)(3).
No, not any longer. It's not active.
No, it's active. As of right this second, I do believe it's active now. However, when the
they
funds were
reactivated.
taken,
But I told him, I said, go look.
I'll check it on it.
They're nonprofit.
Tap me, look it up. Tap me, look it up right now. Let's look them up right. What's the name? What's the name under right now? What's the name under?
And we ain't gonna do it down there. We ain't gonna do it down there. We can get.
We don't really want to even say their name out here.
No, we're not gonna.
We ain't doing that. All right.
Extinct super fans. I mean, that's what we gonna call it.
Fuck, man, they're taking advantage of folks. They're taking advantage of fans. Come on, I hate that shit. Fuck that, dude.
I'm saying, like, that's what we gonna call it. It's an organization. They're the extinct super fans. And however, like I did explain to you guys about the situation, it wasn't an active status nonprofit throughout the time that these funds were donated and tickets were purchased. However, to clean up the mess that I exposed, it is in the status of being active as now. I would think. I'm not even sure at this point because I just kind of like.
You're just making shit up. I get it.
No.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Moving on to the next subject. Wingman. All right. Before we unless we're gonna name some fucking folks right now and put them on goddamn trial.
Harley Bills. Let's put her on trial. Harley Bills. Let's do that. Let's put her on blast. I'm gonna put her on blast. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. Harley Bills, man. Where's the money?
I don't know who that is.
Where's the money? I've been screaming, "Where's the money?" for 3 months. I've been putting it on my Facebook page every day for the last 3 months.
Hold on. Who the fuck is Harley Bills? Why are we going on? I love this next subject.
I'm giving you names. I'm dropping in bombs. I'm giving it to you raw. This is the woman that took the funds from the nonprofit organization. And at the end of the day, hold on, Joe. And at the end of the day, we want to know where the money went.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just want to say thank you, Brian Vetter and Shorty, for saying God bless you. Carry on.
I said bless you as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tampa Neil. Thank you, Tampa Neil.
You're welcome.
I did I say bless you? Fuck.
Yeah,
like I was saying,
great fucking
God bless you. Belated God bless you, right?
Like I was saying, we want to know where the money went. It's over $23,000 unquestioned answer or unquestioned about where's the money. Like, where is this money? We want to know.
Wow. This is juicy. This is like, this episode should be rated like TV fucking MA drama.
It's crazy because this single woman literally got 31 other teams convinced. Not only is she's a real super fan of the Buffalo Bills organization, but she also had them fooled as if she was in an active status to take their money. So we want to know where the money at.
All right. Jerry Maguire, show me the money.
Show me the money, man. I think the people of that organization that donated and purchased tickets should know where the money went. What charity was it given to? What good did the money, what good did it do for somebody? Because if you ask me, it's some low down dirtbag shit.
Yeah, well,
People give
I'm
to charity to change other people's lives, to change other people's perspectives about giving to others. How do you take away from someone whose life could have been changed by that simple donation that was given?
yeah, pretty fucked up. Tabanil, I'm pretty sure you would be like, what would you do, Tabanil? You're a business owner. What would you do against that?
I mean, I'm accountant by nature, so I guess I would just be searching through the books and be like, well, this is where it is. This is supposed to go here.
Hey, Temp, I've been asking for 3 months. I've been very vocal. I've been reaching out. You know what I mean? Like, and it done got to the point where people starting to just pack their bags and walk away. The whole chapter of super fans from Carolina, the Panthers and Hurricanes and like different sports fans here, super fans, they all denounced their affiliation with the organization. Nobody wants to actually do business or be associated with people like that. Some of us are copyrighted and patent ourselves, and to have a hands-on, dealings with the organizations, the presidents, GMs, things like that. You can't have that black cloud over your shoulder doing business, knowing that you've been doing business with people like this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just don't add up. It rubs people the wrong way. They kind of give you the third eye when they do consider doing business with you. And it's an overall bad look.
So this is a fans thing, not just the Bills. Like this is
It's a super
like
fan.
all teams.
All teams.
Gotcha.
We got
You
our
want to
own
know
little.
you want to know what it's like? The Branch Davidian compound. That's her followers. She has a fucking cult. She has a cult. Like, there's a lot of fucking people with a lot of fucking money. Like, just like I said, seeing what it turned into was absolutely sickening. I gave her the name Harley Bills too. Like, I'm responsible for all of it. Like, you know how fucking horrible that makes me feel that that's what the idea turned into, when the original idea was because her son was being bullied at fucking school and came home with scars on his arms. That's what was started. That's why I gave her the idea. Start a super fans group against bullying. And that's exactly what she fucking did. And I got receipts to prove it. Rob heard it out of her mouth. She told him out of her mouth in person. Monster started this. He gave me it. Like, it's fucking disgusting. Like, fans don't deserve this.
Not
like,
even that, but, just to gain profit and, clout off of someone who passed away that you don't even know. Rest in peace, Pancho Villa. Somebody that you didn't even know.
Yeah, Ezra didn't know that bitch
at all. You understand? And you take his name, image, likeliness, and you use it for your personal gain. Like, to have a platform of all these super fans from different teams that you do have, you do nothing at all for the city of Buffalo, New York. And it makes you look fucking bad to even call yourself a fucking super fan of the Mafia. You do nothing.
There's a lot of crazy shit. I don't know. I'm trying to consume it all in, but we don't have time for that.
Right. We get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it started to piss me off too. So, you know what I mean? Let's just
come on, fuckers. Let's go different path. Let's get some shit popping.
Yeah,
let's go.
That was our 716 Express moment right there for sure.
That was our 716 Express moment. Tampa Neal, would you like to elaborate on that one?
Absolutely. Well, 716 Express is going to be your gateway to everything Buffalo. If you are in the Jacksonville area, Rick is going to be doing a pop-up event in Jacksonville Beach. Pull up 716-express.com. You can get all your favorite things, Weber's mustard, horseradish, whatever it is that you desire that you cannot get in the state of Florida. You can get it on his site, or you can check him out at his pop-up events on the 16th in Jacksonville, or 14th in Jacksonville Beach. So,
The 716 Express sponsor your hats, Neil? Tell the truth.
they do not sponsor my hats.
Come on, you could let us know. We won't tell nobodies.
They don't sponsor the hats. I wish they did.
Okay.
I mean, they can donate to a new hat easily.
I do need to donate to a new hat. This one's starting to get a little raggedy a little bit.
Oh, don't
I like
even take
that joint,
mine
Sam.
yet.
I like it,
I've
though,
worn
bro.
it once. Worn it once, and I already have marks on it. Tabby Neal,
The boat parade.
I got your backup, my brother.
Right on.
So
All
let's
right,
get
Joe.
into some shit.
All right,
Come on,
Joe.
bro.
Are you ready? Oh, yeah, brothers. Joe, you know some shit. You know some shit, my guy. You know
You
some
know
shit.
some shit.
Give us a little bit of some shit right now. Drop it to us like who the fuck is Joe Monster McDonell?
Boom! Give us the bomb dropper, bro.
Let me put it to you this way, all right? Hold on a second. I'm a little parched. Ha ha!
Fucking beer.
I
There you
love
go.
it.
Oh,
I
I
fucking
got a
love
boner.
I fucking love it. Let's do it.
We're never going to win one of these, buddy. We're never going to win one, and it sucks.
That's a nice fucking glass, though, right?
Yeah, that shit is dope, yo.
It's so pretty fucking cool. Davin Neal, would you look? Where'd you get that?
I want to
Mine two, one from you, one from Davin Neal.
This was actually discontinued. They were sued by the NHL. I got my fiance got this for me on Amazon about 5 years ago.
Dope.
So they came out with it. It was called the Cup. They got sued. There was a limited run. I honestly I haven't looked in years. If you just look up Stanley Cup mug, they might be on there for sale now. But I haven't looked in years. But that's where I got this from, and I fucking held on to it. This thing is a beast. Podcast. You want to talk about podcasts? You got podcasts.
Well, when did you start? When you start getting into the biz, you know?
I started with Buffalo Fanatics. Back in the day, there was 5 of us. Me, Rico, Pierre, JT. There was Dave. There was Akeem. And there was Bobby. Bobby who did Instagram. Bobby's behind the scenes. Bobby don't do shit. It's mostly Pierre and Rico of Fanatics. So,
for the record, fuck JT. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah, exactly. That's a different story. Rob knows that story.
Boom.
So listen. So I started doing these little Bill skits. I started doing these little Bill skits on Instagram, and
What
Rico
type
from
of fucking
Buffalo.
power was that?
That was some fucking.
It was. He was like, whoa.
Oh, am I like the fucking edibles started kicking in, bro? That was cool. I like that. All right. All right. Carry on.
I'm Bill Thanos. You don't know that yet.
Okay.
So
that's fucking stupid.
So Rico,
right.
who's the only person that I really respect still at Buffalo Fanatics. Like I've never had a problem with Bobby. Bobby's cool, but Bobby doesn't do shit. It's Rico and it's Pierre. Pierre's a fucking egomaniac. So we get on Buffalo Fanatics. I get discovered by Rico, and I get paired up with JT, Jeremy Turner. So we started a show called the Live at 5 Throwdown, while Dave and Akeem had their show. So our show, the Live at 5 Throwdown, our numbers fucking blew up. Like we did skits. We went live from the stadium. Like our numbers were going fucking nuts. So then all of a sudden, it starts getting clamped. So we're like, well, what the fuck's going on? So instead of going live once a week, they want us to go live once every 2 weeks. So instead of giving us a resource of a cameraman or whatever we needed at the stadium to shoot live content, they took that away. So we're like, okay, we didn't understand it, so we stuck with it for a little bit. And then it started getting more restrictions and more restrictions. That's when Dave and Akeem left and me and JT left. That's when all 4 of us left Buffalo Fanatics. So then me and JT start the Live at 5 Throwdown / the Cold Front Report. Okay, it was me, Jeremy Turner, and Fred Kilmartin. And they went and started building Buffalo. So me and JT and Fred, we started growing the Cold Front Report, and the Cold Front Report became a force. Like we started doing our thing, like original ideas, like just shit people weren't doing. Like we had personality, like, and people were following us. But then egos got involved. Now, you can say what you want about me as a character, as the monster character, but as a person, business-wise, I'm the coolest motherfucker you can deal with, and Rob knows that. It's completely different. I went to Del Reed and had him set up a charity to help Lori Thompson with her cancer. behind the scenes. I never put that on Facebook. I never did nothing about that. But I didn't do that as Monster. I did it because Monster was respected. I could go to Dell as Joe McDonell and say, hey, can you help me? And he did. So Eagle got involved, and me and Fred Kilmartin got pushed out. So we built that brand, and it was gone. So it was like, okay. So basically, what happens on these, don't outbuild the brand. You can't outbuild the brand. That's what was happening at Buffalo Fanatics. When our podcast was getting 3,000 views and nobody was above 300 views, that was a problem. We were stealing that. Granted, we were promoting the brand, but it was just us. We were a threat. Because as our show gets bigger, we're going to demand more resources. We're bringing you views. You're selling advertising. You're selling T-shirts. I want to do this. I want to do that. I need access to this event. They don't want that. They don't want that. You outgrow the brand, they will fucking handcuff you. And that's exactly what happened. Now, the very first podcast I was on, and it's funny, because I just started with Buffalo Fanatics, and I was doing wild shit and making wild videos. So they're like, hey, this guy wants to have you on his podcast. He thinks you're a cool dude. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Very first podcast, green as fuck, wet. All right? Wet. First thing this dude says to me is, there's kids that watch your podcast on Facebook. How do you justify being the character you are and swearing and being such a bad influence?
I've been like, fuck you and your fucking little fucking kid. Fuck him. Wow. What was your answer, please?
Dude, fucking railroaded. So I sat back for a second and I thought about what he said. And then I ingested how pissed off I was. So I said, let me think of something to say back to him. So what I said back to him was this. I apologize if my content is something that you seek. But to railroad me like you did when we had a pre-show vendetta set out, like he gave me topics we were going to talk about, and this wasn't on it.
Oh, wow.
I said, with all due respect, fuck you and fuck them little kids, and your wife can suck it from the back. I was like, fuck your show. And I hit end fucking podcast. And I left the water.
You Cornelius better than her.
You're not going to get me, Rob. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get me. Tell me some shit like that. Fuck you. Your wife can suck it from the back. I'm out this bitch. Fuck out of here. Trying to railroad me with some motherfucking questions.
Now that was classic.
This is not. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's. Yes. Oh, yes. We definitely lost our Disney fucking contract. Thank you, boys.
Fully
to you.
Because there's other platforms that we need to get to. All right. Now, you go to some of the bigger platforms. You go to one that we previously talked about, the two guys that run it. I'm not going to say its name. They have 117,000 people in this. Okay? You scroll down their podcasts, 870 views, 900 views, 1.7 views. You mean to tell me in a group of 117,000 fucking people, you can't get 1% of that group to watch your content? That's a fucking failed show. You failed. You're not a good podcaster. Nobody's watching you. You're in a group. You know why they don't put me in groups of 117,000 people? Because who the fuck else are you going to watch? You're not going to watch anybody else. Because right now, yeah, I'm on doing Monster and spilling my bullshit. We're not talking football. We're not talking facts. I'm not giving you yards per carries. I'm not giving you fucking formations and people we should switch out and shit we should do because this is just fun. But you guys know if you watch me long enough, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's what makes me unique because I can do what the fuck I'm doing right now. And I can spit facts at you that you can go back and Google because you're a bunch of pussies. And you'll be like, God damn, that motherfucker was right. That's why I am who I am.
We just straight up lie. we make up, me and Tabanil and myself, we straight up make up shit. Like, all right, this sounds good, right, Neil? Neil, what do you think? What are your thoughts? We just make up shit.
I know exactly who.
But do you understand what I'm saying? You have a page of 117,000 people. If you're pulling 900 views on your podcast of 100, listen, I watched your page, like I told you earlier. I look at.
Hold on, Joe. Slow it down for a minute. Tabanil.
Well, when we were part of this said group, there was only 97,000 people that were part of it, and we were averaging what? Well over 3,000 people a show. Had over 10,000 views on some shows.
16,000. I think 16,000 was our biggest.
I think 16,000 was our
episode.
biggest, and we kind of got pushed out as well.
Right, better. I love you, Jacob Souls. I love you. That's all right,
No,
Jacob Souls. You waited
Not so
4
much
months to
pushed
leave.
out. They started like taking away from like we go Mondays and Thursdays.
Yep. And he's like,
We've
"Oh,
been
well,
doing it
we're
for
going to have
5
you guys do
fucking
one day
years."
a week. You guys can't do the draft party." I'm like, "Well, wait a second. This is what we do."
Oh, no. Oh, that's when I was like,
That's when it
not
was
gonna
over.
happen.
Yeah, I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
you're not taking away our draft party."
We had the draft
again-
party.
But again, you have personalities in that group that have podcasts that are just fucking dry. There's a kid that has a podcast in that group that I yelled at 2 years ago because he was eating fucking cereal on a podcast I was doing. I
You're
was
not
like,
supposed to do
"That's how
that."
you eat cereal." I fucking laid into this kid. I'm like, "What are you, fucking stupid?" I'm like, "We're fucking live and you're eating cereal. How unprofessional are you? Like, put the fucking
We're not.
cereal away."
Listen. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
That's fucked
We're not
up,
supposed
bro.
to be fucking professional. I get it. But eating fucking cereal, fuck you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And this dude has a show on that platform. My barber, who I love to death, I'm not going to say his name because he actually has a decent show, has a show on that platform.
Like,
Now-
you have a barber?
I did. Now, like I
I'm
said,
so fucking.
like I
Hold
said.
on. Whoa. No. Now I'm fucking confused.
Fucking asshole. Go ahead, Joe. Listening, bro.
I don't want. Sorry, please continue your fucking story. This is so awkward. I don't want to piss you off. Next, go ahead, finish your story. Come on, Joe.
Your question was, I had a barber, correct?
Like in the past
Well,
tense.
Well, when I used to take my son to get his hair cut, I used to have a Suge Knight beard. So when my son got his hair cut, I used to have him edge my beard up. So yeah,
Well, welcome
that's
to
why I
Death
had a
Row.
barber. So that's what
'Cause you support killing Tupac. I get it.
if it makes money.
You said Suge Knight. Look, I'm sorry, bad joke. All right. Hey, if you have, unless you're fucking like 40 years old like us, you won't get that joke.
Yeah. Brian is nuts, man.
Jacob Souls, I love you, buddy. Jonathan Holler, I love you too, buddy. But no, that was the reason for it. But like I'm saying, like you saw it on that platform. Like I can't go on that platform. If I go on your platform, I'm going to take your platform over. And what that does is that gives me the power. I can demand resources from you because I'm pulling you 10, 12,000 views while the rest are pulling you whatever. You see what I'm saying? I can pull those resources. So whether you want to give them to me or not, I deserve them. And like I said, you can't outgrow the brand. If people are focusing on Monsters podcast on, let's say, Buffalo Fanatics, but not Buffalo Fanatics, that's bad for them. That takes away from them. That means we're here when we should be here. You need to represent the brand. That's what I was always told. You need to represent the brand. And I did. I pushed their fucking bullshit t-shirts on my podcast. They're still on YouTube from like 7 fucking years ago. You can go watch them. They're insane. But I pushed the merch. Like nobody pushes the fucking merch like I did. Like I pushed it. Like, but again, it was just represent the brand. But once people started recognizing us as our own brand with the Live at 5, it was no longer feasible to them. So we were gone.
Yeah. No, it's podcasting is a hard journey. And youngsters, they, like you said, need to have fucking personality. Fuck. I don't want to hear it. You want to know X's and O's? This is what separates Breaking Tables from other podcasts. It's like, we tell you, if you want X's and O's, you go watch fucking WGR fucking podcast. I don't fucking care. Go.
You want to know what pisses me off? I had a kid that reached out to me. I'm not going to say his name. He was a younger kid. And I'm like, all right, I'm not a dick. Like, if you reach out to me and you want help and you're a podcast, I'll help you. If it's software, if it's this, we're in a competition in life, not with each other. That, and I'm confident in who I am. You're not going to fucking take a view from me. So I'm helping this guy out and this kid, and I'm giving him advice, and I'm giving him game. I'm teaching him fucking game. So I'm like, build your audience. Give them something to watch. Be consistent. Be entertaining.
Don't tell me it's Anthony Bustamante.
So I'm telling this kid. So I'm telling this kid.
What then? Motherfucker sold me $20
I'm
fucking.
telling this kid.
It was Anthony Bustamante. Yeah, fuck him. No, come on. He sold me. I wanted to get him on a fucking podcast network, and he fucking sends me a message going, bro, can I get $20? Can I get $20, please? I go, sure, bro. Let me sell you fucking PayPal you $20.
Where the fuck did this conversation just go?
I got cut off. Hold on, let me finish.
All right.
So,
all right, y'all fucking lost me.
Not saying that Eric is right, but not saying he's not. I'm just continuing my story. So he's like, what should I do? I'm like, be consistent, build your audience. I'm like, and be entertaining. I'm like, know your shit. I'm like, and diversify, like talk about different shit, like watch other podcasts and talk about different shit. And I'm like, the last thing you want to do as a new podcaster is ask people for money. So I go back and I scroll his page like maybe a month later. Show's got 23 views. No comments. One comment. The one comment is donate me money. The stars. Like there's nobody watching you. So then like a week or two later, I go back and look, and he's got merch. You have 4 views. Like what the fuck? Well, merch? Who's buying your merch? Your mother?
No, the 4 viewers.
You're selling merch with 4 fucking views.
The 4 viewers gonna buy the merch.
Like, if you don't have a love for this and you're trying to make money, get the fuck out of the way. Because there's people with passion that love to talk sports and love to talk Bills, and we're way fucking better than you. And we've been doing it for years, and we haven't made a fucking dollar off of who we are. We just like to entertain people and give somebody something to fucking talk about in 20 minutes to forget their fucking life and have a good time. Don't ask people for money. You don't fucking deserve it. You ain't paid your fucking dues, and you ain't been here long enough.
Hallelujah!
Oh!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! That man just preached the whole sermon right there, man.
Let's fucking go, dude. That's you said it, bro. You said
that
it.
Was spot on.
100%.
Let's fucking go.
That was fucking on.
I'm on. Amen. Fuck. Let's fucking go. I don't know how we should be religious when we're cursing like goddamn sailors. But I know exactly who he is. Fuck, I feel so bad because I was on point. He was like, you hesitated, like, wait a minute, you know exactly who he is.
Y'all fucked me up in the beginning. I ain't know who y'all was talking about for
no, the motherfucker owes me $20. He just asked. I had no problem fucking helping out people in need, man. You know, you asked.
You know,
and so I gave it to him in a buy. But he's asking about a fucking my first pod when I first started podcasting. I had a Yeti a Yeti condenser microphone, and it picked up everything. And now I'm like, I'm gonna get, I gotta recreate my studio. I need to do this for this Yeti. I thought it was the fucking coolest thing. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And he was talking about it, and I go, I'll give this to you. But he asked for $20 first, and he fucked up that relationship by not paying me back my $20. Now you have the audacity to take my goddamn first microphone starting this podcast? Not gonna do it, man. I'm kind of pissed off.
See, I wasn't gonna shit on anybody, but you're making me. Like, your gimmick is shit. Like, I watch your podcast like it's shit. Like the sauce god, like it's shit. I'm sorry if I heard your voice. I'm sorry. It's shit. Like you're not bad, but repackage yourself. Come up with something different, and don't ask people for money. I've been doing this for 7 fucking years. I've had 40 to 50,000 views on certain podcasts and YouTube videos. I've never asked anybody for a fucking dime. Build your people. If they want to support you, they'll fucking support you. Don't ask right off. You have 4 viewers and you're selling fucking t-shirts. To who?
The 4 people. I keep telling you that. The 4 viewers.
Like, I've had people ask me, Monster, can we get t-shirts? I put out mocks. It's like, but I've never released them. I had a market. I could have did okay. But it's just, I never viewed myself as that fucking guy. Like, oh, I can fucking sell merch now. I'm not that guy. I put this on for everybody. Like I said, when you get on fucking pages, like there's a new fucking there's a new sponsor to one of these bigger shows that shares the same name with me. Awesome. But you know what comes with that? More restrictions, more shit you can't say, more shit you can't do because you're collecting whatever fucking benefit you're collecting from this new sponsor. Now, that's why I always said, if you're going to do your shit, I'm going to tell you, Neil, and I'm going to tell you right to your fucking face. If you want to have fun and
Guadalupe! Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't fucking mute.
Do your own thing. Drive the fucking car yourself.
Yeah, that's why we had our issues, as you noted, with other larger brands that we got
Drive the
with,
fucking car yourself. Don't bring sponsors in. Don't bring handcuffs. Don't bring nothing. The reason why it's therapeutic to do what I do is I don't have to answer to a motherfucking person. I'm not going to lose $1 in sponsorship. I'm not going to lose $1 in fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? Keep it fucking real, keep it pure, and do what you're doing. Because what's going to happen is this sponsor is going to lead to the next sponsor. And in 2 years, that content's going to be so fucking boring and watered down, nobody's going to watch it, and that fucking page dies. I've seen it.
And I do want to apologize. I was trying to order another drink from my my bartender, Guadalupe.
I love you, Brian Vetter. I love you.
Brian Vetter.
I love you.
Speaking of Brian Vetter, I met him. I met actually Butch Roll is a friend of his, and that's how I kind of met Butch Roll. And Butch Roll is like he's consistent good friend of ours.
Let me
down
tell
here
you
in South
something
Florida.
about that cocksucker Brian Vetter. All right, Brian Vetter's a stand-up fucking guy.
Sounds good for ratings.
I've met him on a couple occasions. Matt Vetter, stand-up fucking guy. Brian and Matt Vetter, they're in Monsters fucking Black Book. I'll go to war for those guys anytime. Those are stand-up fucking guys. I like those guys. Cheers to Matt and Brian Vetter from the Stanley Cup. Don't get a big head about it, assholes, and try to get all fucking mushy. No, it's not going to be all like that. I gave you your respect. That's it. You
was doing so good. You was doing so good.
I'm just saying they're going to come at me with that Diddy shit. Like, oh, Monsters are soft and fucking sensitive. No, I still put a boot in your ass. I'm just saying, I love you guys. I don't love you a lot, but I love you guys.
Oh, all right.
Hey, so, Chuck, I got a question for you. Have you ever run into somebody that
just say anything, man?
Have you ever run into a podcast that had a fake sponsor? I know. I think he's laughing because he knows.
Oh, yeah.
What was the question?
Have you ever run into a podcast that had a fake sponsor?
Oh, I had fake sponsors all the time. I had Chico's bail bonds. I had Roscoe Pico trained for sheriff. Like,
no,
I had
but a real business.
But mine were a goof. I didn't want to collect money from them. You know what I'm saying? I used to have tons of fucking sponsors. I used to do commercials for Vagisil.
Hold on, this is a good one.
I'd be like,
guys,
does Monster hurt your feelings? Get this Vagisil. It'll coat your vagina while Monster hurts your fucking feelings.
This is a good one. This is a good one. Campanile, can you tell a story? I need you to tell a story because I'm gonna fucking...
So Duff's Wings today. Duff's Wings did like a pop-up event here in Tampa. And I contacted Joe because he was coming down and said,
Duff's Wings.
Yeah, Duff's Wings. Yeah. So I called Joe and was like, can we do a show there? You know, have the showcase the whole place. He's like, hell yeah, come on down. He came on. We had the owner of the bar and everything on, had a blast, drank some beers, ate some wings, all that stuff. Afterwards, I was talking with Joe Duff this is, and I asked him, Mike, so you sponsor this particular show? And he goes, no, I met the guy one time and he asked me to sponsor.
His cousin. So his cousin asked me, can you just please do this? I'm not going to pay you anything.
He's like, yeah. I mean, you can say our name if you want to, I guess.
That's fucked up.
Wait a minute.
And so you use that as a sponsorship.
Hold on. I gotta address Raul. Raul, I don't know you, buddy, but look at my fucking nose. You see how big my nostrils are? If I did cocaine, I'd be broke in 2 fucking weeks on the street. Like, I'm just naturally super fan hyped. Like, cocaine's not my friend. My nose is way too fucking big, buddy. I'd be broke in 2 days.
Hey, where was that one? Oh God, Raul. That's really fucked up.
See what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ. All right, well, guys,
fucking excited.
Well, I guess we didn't really talk too much shit on the backside of it except for JT. Fuck JT. And from the Cool Run Report.
You know what the problem was? Okay. We went to an event at, I think it was the Weisenberg or whatever. It's in Tonawanda, down here in New York. And it was a big fucking charity event for another guy. He was selling some shit, whatever. Dan Gambino. He's a scumbag. He was selling some shit, some virtual reality shit. So we go down there. So everybody's talking to me. Trainwreck's interviewing me. I got in the news. Everybody's talking to me. So I look at JT and I go, oh, I guess I'm the face of Cold Front. Whoops. That motherfucker since that day was just, he changed the passwords on the accounts. He fucking had access to the Facebook. Like, he kicked me out of admin and changed everything, bro. He just went with it. So I'm like, all right, fine. And I'll be honest, that's a lot of reason why I took a couple of years off. Like, I was pissed off. Like, I built this brand to fucking like the idea, like, dude, we did skits that, like, every game, like, I do a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, bro. It's so much work.
Dude, we did movies. Fuck Brother Bill's movies. Our movies put Brother Bill's to shame. We only did 3 of them, though. And then it was just like, like I said earlier, egos got involved. He didn't like.
Let me ask you this: you think y'all can get to the point where y'all can fix things?
No, because
is your ego still in the way?
No, I saw him a couple years ago, and we buried the hatchet. And he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll have you on Cold Front for a reunion or whatever." And I'm like, "As far as I'm cool, we're cool. Like, I buried a hatchet. I'm not carrying this weight with me. You know what I'm saying? You fucked me. I get it. You win. Like, I'm not gonna hold the shit." So I said what's up to him. But again, this motherfucker's this big. So you talking to Monster in person, Rob see me. I'm not a small motherfucker. Like, I earned the name Monster. I'm a big dude. So this dude standing this tall in front of me, he's like, it's fine. Like, we're cool. And I was like, all right, that's fine. So I let it go. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't heard from him since. Like, I didn't expect the Cold Front Report reunion or what have you. But when we left Fanatics, I had 47,000 fans. This motherfucker had 800. So who built that brand on their back? Who had the followers to carry that brand and get it going? The 800 followers or the 47,000 followers? My motherfucking ass did. And at the end of it, he stuck it on my ass and took the Cold Front Report for me. So you may hate JT. That's why I hate JT. He took my baby from me because that whole shit was my fucking idea. I built that from the ground up, and he just snaked it because he didn't like the fact that I got more fucking play than he did.
And boom, there it is.
Is what it is.
Just like that. You left these guys speechless. They don't know what the fuck to say.
I don't know what to say.
Look at Tampa Neal. He don't know what the
fuck
to say
Raul, Brother Bill's my guy too. I love Brother Bill. Monster and Brother Bill are cool as a fucking fan on Instagram. So I got no problem with Brother Bill. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many people that feel like entitled to shit. Like, and you're not. Like, there's a Hollywood. Okay, let me get this. All right. Now, I don't know if you saw it on Facebook or Instagram, but there was the casting call for a Bills movie for a guy from Los Angeles. You saw it, Rob, right? I told you I sent the tape in.
Man, fuck that shit.
Hold on a second. So I sent my tape in and my credentials and these guys have seen my portfolio. Like, you can't fuck with me as far as the Bills go. Like, I got everything. I've met everybody. Brandon Bean, the owners. Like, I've been there. I've done that. And I don't flex my dick. It is what it is. So this dude comes to me and he's like, you're muted.
Yeah, he's muted. I think it's more entertaining watching him be muted.
We're going over time and whatnot. That's probably
why you interrupted me, asshole.
No, it's just I forgot what I was gonna fucking ask you. It was so important.
I'm sorry. Nothing.
Go on. Sorry. Fuck. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Go ahead, Joe.
I forgot where I was.
Damn you, B.
All right.
You sent your tape in.
Hey, yo, look. We do this from the heart. We don't do it for clout. You know what I mean? That's what
he put himself in timeout.
Put him out.
Put a fucking timeout. Yeah. You fucked my thought up.
Whatever. I guess it wasn't that fucking interesting.
Get out of here, man. Damn, y'all crazy.
Guys,
yeah, you're talking
I'm
about
so
your
sorry. I
portfolio.
love you guys. This is epic.
You sent in.
I was going somewhere. You totally fucking threw me off. What did you ask?
It is hard to do a podcast, bro. It is so hard to do a podcast. Everybody's watching. It is extremely difficult to do this every single week to find something to talk about. Luckily for us, luckily for you guys who are watching, hit that laugh button because alcohol gives us infinite fucking
All I'm
possibilities.
saying is, Wingman has been on here before. Mando's been on here before. These jerk offs have never asked the boss. I better beat him in views. If I don't fucking beat him in views, I swear to God, when I go live, I'm gonna rip you guys new fucking asshole. Every single fucking one of you.
Listen, at the end of the day, bro, we're okay with it. We don't care
We waiting
about
to
views.
get on
Hold
the get
on.
up.
We don't care about views, guys. We are
Yeah, but this is Dick
full-time
swinging.
We only care
professional
about
workers.
stars.
This
Send us
is
your
a
stars.
fucking hobby that we love to do to get fucking badass people like you guys on. Like
Yeah,
this
but
is so cool.
This is Dick swinging between the boys. I want to fucking beat him just so I can rub it in their face.
Hey, listen.
Who's
Whenever you like to invite us on the get up, I'd be happy to be on board.
But you're called Wingman, but you're not wearing a fucking wing hat. So
It's in Buffalo, B.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna tell every asshole that's fucking hit me up because I've gotten requests, the draft, Stefan Diggs, this, and I haven't said anything. When it's the off season, I'm in the fucking off season. Stop. I'm not gonna come on your shitty podcast. All right? You guys, I made an exception. I liked you guys. Wingman was on. I liked it. I liked you guys. I said, fuck it. I can have a fucking good time with these guys, and we've had a fun show. But when it's off season, don't invite me. I don't want to come on your fucking podcast. You have 12 fucking views. Hey, Monster, come on my podcast. What do you have to offer me? You have 12 fucking views, so I can bring my audience to you and make you fucking get the fuck out of here. No, have the respect. All right? Breaking Tables had the respect. They built their own shit. They're good in my book. That's why I'm on the fucking platform. The views, the followers, these guys are doing their fucking thing. All right? They're up and coming. It's a fun fucking show. Make sure you follow them if you're in here from my fucking page. It's a good time. And you guys know, why don't I have anybody on the get up? Because nobody's worthy to be on it with me.
Boom.
I'm coming on the get up.
You are going to come on the get up, but you know what I'm saying. Who the fuck do I need to carry my bag?
I know what you're saying.
You guys are hey, you guys are awesome.
Co-host. I could have did this show by myself. No disrespect. I love you guys. You guys are great hosts. I appreciate you. But let's be honest. I can fucking go for days. You know it, Rob. You've seen it.
Oh yeah, my boy goes.
What else you want to talk about?
No, that's we do our show and my Viagra doesn't last that long, so I think it's that was definitely your fucking final thoughts. Wingman, what is your final thoughts, my brother?
Man, listen.
Keep God first.
You know, I ain't really got much to say, man. It's always a pleasure being on here with y'all, having fun. I'm glad y'all was able to pull a monster out of his closet. You know what I'm saying? Get him out here again. You know, got him on a different. Got him on a different. You know.
Different level. Podcasts can be different levels, and he just realized
it's definitely levels to podcasting, and I'm definitely, you know, glad I could be the one to let y'all pull Monster in, you know, tonight. And
we use Wingman for you, bro. Yeah, how about that?
But you know, that's what we do. You know, that's my brother in arms. You feel me? I'm supposed to look out for him and bring him along for the ride. So you know, that's what's happening.
Awesome, brother.
You know, so. You know, it's always a pleasure with y'all. Again, before I let y'all go, do not forget about my boy Shorty, his campaign going. It's going for the women and children back home in Buffalo, New York. I believe it's called the Harvest House, or it's a place for battered women, you know what I mean? Abused women and children. So definitely look out, buy a shirt, support the cause. 100% of the proceeds are going directly to the charity. 100% of the proceeds. So that's all I want to say. You know what I mean?
I got one last blast off if I can end the show when you guys are done.
You know, thank you to those who supported the campaign for Lori Thompson. We definitely appreciate you on that. Joe, thank you for, you know, looking out and reaching out to your resources for me when I made the call and asked for it. Yeah, I mean, you definitely was a saving grace, man. So I just
All
wanna
right,
say-
Joe. Final thoughts again from Joe Monster.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Say what you got to say.
Oh, Monster McDonell. Studying. I don't even know how tall you are, but yeah. How tall? Yeah, Joe, how tall are you?
6'4".
Holy fuck, that is tall, bro. Fuck.
I'm 280, buddy. I'm fucking solid.
Jesus, fuck. I gotta look up you're like Justice, bro. I love Justice.
Monster's built like a retired linebacker.
All right. And for the final thoughts, Joe Monster McDonald standing at 6'4" in the right corner. That's my impersonation. Sorry.
Dude, you're
Fucking
muted
weird
again.
Final thoughts.
Hey, done you sound like
Lay
you're
off the
shitting
beers.
yourself.
I'm muted. I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
done you
not
sound-
fucking muted. Yeah, go. Sorry, Joe. Go.
All right. Appreciate the art that you see. There's many podcasts out there, and like I said, a lot of them are shit or a lot of them are watered down. Appreciate the pure kind of art and entertainment that these guys are bringing you at Breaking Tables. They're not watered down. They're not beat down by sponsors. They can tell you exactly how they feel, whether it's football related or not. We didn't talk a bit of fucking football tonight, and I had an absolute great time, and I think everybody else did here as well. Remember, aside from the characters, aside from the super fan shit, give back. If you have a chance, you don't have to be rich. Donate your time. I don't donate money to any charities. I donate my time because that's what I have to give them. I can't take monies away from my family. So if you have any time to donate to people's charities and you want to get involved, look them up online. They're not hard to find. But I appreciate Breaking Tables for bringing me on the podcast. I appreciate these two for letting me be a complete fucking jerk off and entertain you guys for fucking 62 and a half minutes, 62, whatever the fuck. I appreciate it greatly. I'll be back shortly. Again, I enjoy my time off. I'm fucking going to be 47 years old. I've been doing this. It completely exhausts me. So I love you. Thank you again, Breaking Tables, for having me on. I appreciate you guys greatly. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you watch the future podcasts. And you may see me on here again. But again, I greatly
Fuck yeah.
appreciate you
No,
guys.
that was badass. This is a badass episode. Let's
Yeah, that was
fucking
dope.
go. Dab and Neil, we don't have time. I'm going to turn to a fucking pumpkin soon. Bring us home.
Well, thanks everybody for watching again. Monster, Wingman, thanks for coming and joining us. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you check out the live versions. We're usually on Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Facebook
I'm
Live.
coming back Monday at 8. Don't be in that time slot. I'll steal all your shit. Stay away
Right on.
from Monday at 8. That's my shit.
Not a Monday.
You keep forgetting that this is something that we care about competition. This is fun for us to vent. And when we vent, we
Yeah, but if
fucking
you guys
vent.
are on, I can't have you on my shit, idiot.
All right, well,
Cross show.
what do I care? Jesus Christ, bro. We'll talk off air. Dab and Neil.
If you missed the live version or you just love listening to our voices so much, make sure you pull us up wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, whether it is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Pod, Samsung Pod, and Apple Pod. Pull us up, like us, share us, tell your aunts, uncles, neighbors. Don't tell your attorneys.
Don't
Shout out to Raul's wife. Happy birthday.
FCC might be canceling the show after this episode. That's possible.
Shane, fucking Ghostface. He's gonna be on too. Oh yeah, he's definitely being on. And you from the manor. That'd be badass too. Guys, thank you. Joe, Wingman, Neil, fun episode. We love every one of you for watching this show. We can't wait to make your eye and ear holes wet again. We love you. Bye.
Big Buffalo, baby. Big Buffalo.
Let's go. What the fuck? Let's